What is up, everybody? It is Drake here with DSF Financial, showing you guys the ATM industry and how I'm making my money work for me through passive income. I've been out of the YouTube game, I guess, for about 6 months now. I am sorry. I've tried to stay active, I guess, in the comment sections as much as I can. But my personal life has gotten super crazy with jobs and moving and the ATM business. It was just way too hectic to make videos. I did want to go over the last 6 months with you guys, though, just a quick overview, because some very positive changes happened in our lives. And honestly, it couldn't have happened without the ATM business. So I guess I stopped making videos back in May, June of 2019. So about 6 months ago now. I left you guys with 5 installed ATMs, and they were all working wonderfully. And honestly, it was about 10 months total that we were in the ATM business. So in 10 months, from August to, let's say, June, we had 5 installed ATMs, everything working wonderfully. Now, my 9-to-5 job is hotels. I'm in hotel management, regional management on the operations side. So if you guys know anything about operations in the hospitality industry, you know it can get crazy sometimes. I was essentially offered a position about 3 hours away from Austin in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Offered a position to be the acting general manager for a couple months and to help open a new hotel that was going to be next door that the owners were opening. Now, along with that position, I did have to commute back and forth, and I stayed in the hotel for a week or two at a time. I'd commute back to Austin, spend time with the family, and then I'd have to go back. I did this for about 2 months. It was definitely difficult at times being away from the family as much as that. But luckily, the family came up to visit, which was good. Susie came up a couple times, which was awesome. So that definitely helped out with the homesickness that you can get traveling. Now, after doing this for 2 months, the owners gave me a job offer to run essentially both hotels, be a dual property general manager. And that would essentially mean I would have to move here. Which was a very big decision. I have to think about so many things. Susie's job, her sister's 2 kids also live with us. We have to think about schooling when we're making that far of a move. We have to think about where we're gonna live. Are we gonna rent an apartment, a house? Are we gonna buy another house? What are we gonna do with our house that we have in Austin? Are we gonna rent that out? Are we gonna sell it? There's just so many things that go into a big move like that. Most importantly, what are we going to do with our ATM business? Being a 3-hour drive, probably 3-hour, 40-minute drive in total each way, commuting to fill the ATMs a couple times a month, it just wasn't viable for us. It's just too long of a commute. I did it for 2 months and it definitely is grueling. We thought about having a friend load the machines for us, or we could essentially sell the route. So many decisions to think about, just personally, business-wise, financially. So it was a big move. All in all, as a family, we did decide moving was the best option. So now is the next step. What are we going to do with the house that we have in Austin, and what are we going to do with the ATM route? Because we have the ATM route, it can be difficult to get home loans because it can be difficult to monitor all the cash transactions. It is a risky type business, or the banks think it is, but luckily for us, because of the assets that we had in the ATM business and the vault cash that we had just sitting on hand, it allowed us to purchase another house. And this other purchase allowed us to make more passive income from our house in Austin. So now we have it as a rental property. We're making money off of that. And with selling the ATM route, we found a great partnership with somebody who bought the ATM route. He is in the convenience store business. He's an awesome guy. And now with that, he also wants to grow in the ATM industry. So now we're going to be able to work as a partnership where I'm helping grow ATMs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and he's growing in the Austin area. Honestly, purchasing this new house that we have could not have been possible without the money that we had invested into the ATM business and the amount of profits that we were making from it. Now, along with renting out our house, we had to learn how to be a landlord. I've never rented a property before, so this whole thing has been a learning experience, which is not a bad thing. Now, after moving, say we finally moved, closed on the house in September, moved in October. During that time, I was running both hotels, helping out Moo with the ATM route, growing the ATM route that he has, and it's been very, very busy, which is why I haven't been able to make videos. Now, with things a lot less hectic in my life, it is a lot more stable. I have a super solid team at both hotels. The family's doing well. We're about to start baseball here shortly, so that'll be some fun with the boys. And I need to start up the ATM business again here in Dallas-Fort Worth. You guys honestly hold me accountable on some of the things that I do. Oddly enough, your motivation, some of the things that you comment about, it holds me accountable for the things that I say in my video. So for that, I do thank you guys. But I need to start the ATM business over. Everything that I had in Austin is essentially no longer mine. Even though we still have a partnership, I need to start over. I need to find a new bank account. I need to find new locations for ATMs. One thing that Moo and I want to get into is mobile ATMs. There's a ton of events here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. There's a lot of events in Austin, and I wanted to bring you guys along to that process. I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. It's a little overcast, rainy, wet here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but I hope wherever you're at, you have a beautiful one. And until next time, later.